Oh, okay. This is only going to concern certain people. It's not going to concern everyone. It's okay. All right. So, inquisitive minds, right? All right. Just to give people an idea or whatever, some ideas. Um, Especially considering coming from me having been around narcissists on and off, right? Whatever background they may be or backgrounds. So, different varieties, right? Okay. Um, Not even of all the years of me growing up, whether it was my dad, whether it was his mother, whether it was my mother, whether it was aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces and nephews, whatever, right? I never once, for one, got triggered by anyone. Granted, my soul astral body was only recently planted in my body the past few years. Even out of all the abuse times, whatever abuse or whatever, or parentified child, or this or that, or blah blah blah. No, I never got triggered until the very end with my quote unquote father. So into my teen years. But despite all the years that it was expected of us to always make sure we help out, pitch in, and contribute, whether it was with dinner, whether it was with cleaning, whether it was with car repairs, all kinds of shit, whether it was with shopping, where everyone does things as a family unit and equally so equally yoked. Yeah, to make sure to do that and enforce that, or, a certain level of, like, I guess, tough love or discipline or whatever the fuck people want to call it. No, I never once felt like I was walking on eggshells until I quote unquote moved where I am at presently. So basically, in other words, it's like being around someone with, now I'm looked at as having an attitude, and yet people aren't trying to understand me, number one, and number two, and don't necessarily care to, and number three, dealing with someone that's basically with the demeanor of basically like, you better serve me, bitch. Yeah. So basically, in other words, what I'm trying to say is I have never once met a person in my life that's like that until I am moved into where I'm at presently, to give people an idea. So acknowledging and understanding and putting credit where it's supposed to go, and why also people are rubbed the wrong way around a certain person and or persons, correct? Okay. So another thing is, I've never made meatballs. I've never even made fresh pesto before until like today. So, that's the funny thing about everything. And when everything is said and done, instead of like people properly communicating with you and actually being professional and making a list of what is expected of you and what you're supposed to do or all these things, they just want you, rather you be mind readers and shit. So even basically, to give people an example, even my own family, on either side of my family, were better communicators than the people I've been living with presently. So, to give people an idea and perspective here. So, no, would I, if I had another option or whatever, would I probably have gone another route? Most definitely. So, in the end of the day, I'm not here to be liked, and I'm not here to just appease anyone and everyone and all this stuff, nor am I here to do slave labor either. 432. Anyway, or be controlled by people or be on a sort of house arrest either. So, yeah, to give people an idea, I never once felt or was made to feel like I'm walking around on eggshells around anyone my entire childhood and even into adult life. Just to give people an idea. Mind you, all those years I didn't have a quote-unquote Kundalini activation. So, another perspective to add to things here, to whom this concerns.